Good afternoon, everybody. Today is January 26, 2022. Today our lecture is Visuddhimagga Pada Purification, Samadhi Nidesa, Body Concentration, Part 55. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddhas in Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we continue talking about the how to build up your concentration power with the fullness meditation. So there are 10 kind of fullness meditation. Right now we are talking about the last one, the skeleton fullness meditation. Atthika. Atthika in Pali. So we have many in our body. There are many kind of the bone. So that kind of bone we call in Pali is Atti. So today we continue talking about this kind of the meditation is Lingandi. Pali like studying like the Lingandi. Ida. Ida mean here we're talking about the skeleton meditation. So that in that meditation, in the skeleton meditation, Atthika Bhavana, Lingandi, Linga mean Hatha-adina. Hatha-adina. Hatha-adina is Hatha plus Adina. So Hatha is a hand. Adina is etc. Nama, name. So here Pali Lingam, Pali is Lingam is many different meaning. But here Pali Lingam meaning is the name of hand, etc. That meaning is a name of the hand bone, or we have many different kind of bone. The commentary said there are over 300 kind of bone in our body. So we can practice any kind of bone. So that's why here skeletal meditation is Lingandi, meaning is the hand bone, or etc. The name of the kind of various kind of bone we call here lingam. Tasma, therefore, because of that reason, Hatha Pada Sisa. Hatha is a hand, Pada is a leg, Sisa is a head, or Ubahu Kati Uru Jangana. So The Uparuhuka. Uparuhuka is a kind of two words combined. Ura and Bahu. Ura and Bahu Kati Uru Chinga. So many the body parts combined here. Ura is a chest bone. Chest is not only chest bone. Here is a bone. Hatha means not just the hand bone of the hand. So that like this. So here Uru is a chest. Ura is a chest. Bahu is the shoulder. Bahu. Kati. Bahu kati. Kati is waist. Kati is the waist. Uru is a thigh bone. Uru is a thigh bone. So chest bone and thigh bone is Pali a little bit. The Uru. Ura is a chest bone. Uru is a thigh bone. And then Jingana. Jingana is shin bone. Jingana is a shin bone. Vipassanā. Yeah, Vipassanā is according to these according to the hand, leg, head, chest, and then the arm, and then waist, and then Kati is Uru is the thigh, and then Jenga is shin. So according to these bone, Lengato, Abhidhamma means should be make analysis according to these various kind of bone. So if you want to practice meditation, skeletal meditation, you can use any kind of bone, hand bone or leg bone or head bone or any kind. That means, and then Diga Rasa Vata Chatu Rasa Kudaka Mahanta Vipassanā. Yeah, Pana is another one. Another one is the shape. Diga is a long. The shape of the bone. So some kind of bone is a long. So Diga is a long. Rasa is the opposite of long, the short. Some bone are short. Vata is a round. Some bone is a round. Round shape. This is a shape, round shape. The long, short, round shape, or chaturasa. Chaturasa is a square shape. Is a square, the square shape of the bone. And Kudaka is a small. Kudaka is a small, and Mahanda is the opposite of small. Is a big. So according to that kind of the Santana is a kind of the shape. By its shape, so you can practice. Should we make analysis like this? Okay, and then Disokasa. Disa is a direction. Okasa is a location. Here, two kind. Disokasa is a Disa Okasa. Two words combined. So Disa is a direction. Okasa is the location. Udaneya Ewa. So Udaneya Ewa meaning is already discussed, this one, by the direction, by the location. It's very exactly saying in the previous kind of the meditation object. So that's why no need to explain the here again. Okay, so that's why Uttaneya Ewa is just very similar. Uttaneya is a method. Utta is already mentioned method. Okay, and then tassa atino. Ati is a bone. Tassa is each bone. Tassa this bone, that meaning is each bone. Pali is tassa. Tassa, the right meaning is this. This bone. So this bone meaning is in English is each bone. But Pariyanta Vasena. Pariyanta is the boundary or delimitation. Pariyanta. Pariyanta Bali is a boundary or limitation, delimitation. Parichedanato. Yeah. Parichedana. Make a delimitation. Parichedanato. Well, what tapitwa? What tapitwa means you make an analysis. Each one according to the kind of the delimitation. Yawa Yadewita. Yadewita is Yadewa Ita. Yadewa Ita. Ita is in this skeletal meditation. Ita. Yadewa meaning is Yang Ewa. Yang Ewa is Yang is generally saying here any kind of bone. Any kind of bone. Any kind of bone. Pakadang is very obvious. Very obvious. Hotoa. Appear in your mind very obviously. Upatadi. Appear in the meditator's mind. So, Tangahetoa. Tangahetoa means that one, take it. So, maybe you first time maybe you the whole skeleton you look at up and down you practice. After that one bone is more obvious in your mind, so at that time the other bone is no need to practice. So that bone you need to take it so strongly in your mind. So tang, that's why here Pali mentioned tang gahitwa. Take bind strongly in your mind. So that kind of object is suitable to practice to attain the absorption stage. So apana, papunitapa. Apana means absorption stage. Apana. Upachara, bhavana, apana bhavana. So apana stage to finalize. Apana is absorption stage, jhana stage. Yeah, we call sometimes we call jhana, okay, but sometimes we use it apana say. So absorption state, papunati means that you rich. Should be rich with this kind of meditation object. Here is a skeleton, which is very obviously appear in the meditator's mind. So that kind of skeleton you need to choose and keep on practice strongly, and then finally you will reach the destination of the absorption stage. So that means Tan kahidwa apana papunitaba. Papunitaba is rich, or you'll be successful. Okay, so linga here English translation mark. Linga mark. Mark is a term for the hand, etc., etc. Here means a skeletal meditation. So he should define it by its mark according to the hand, or foot, or head, or chest, or arm, waist, thigh, and then shin. Yeah, so many different kind of bone. So he should define it by its shape also. However, colon is long or short, or square, round, small, or large. So according to that kind of shape, you can also make it define in your mind. And then by its direction or by its location are already mentioned, already described. So no need to mention again here. And having defined it by its delimitation according to the free of each one. Free meaning is a boundary of each one. Yeah. So he should reach the absorption by Abhidhamma, which appear most evident. Most evident means most obvious to him. Okay. Okay. So we go to the next one. Bali is mentioning like this here. Tassa atino. So each bone, tassa atino, in each bone, Nena Thana, Talatana, Wasena. Wasena is according to according to Nena is the compass. Concave. Sorry. Concave. Nena is a concave. The Nena is a concave. Ninathana, Talatana, concavity, and convestivity. According to that, Nena Doja, Tala Doja, yeah. What to be done? Should we make analysis like this? So some kind of bone is, concave, and some kind of bone is convexed. So like this, Nena Doja is concave, Tala Doja is convexed. So according to the way you can make an analysis like this, and Badesa Wasena P. So Badesa is a kind of the place. Badesa. Pali Badesa is a place. Yeah. Badesa is a place. Badesa Wasena is according to the place also. Hanena Tito. Han means I. Here I is the person who practice meditation. So mention here I. I, I. Nene, in the the lower place, Tito, standing or Tito. And Ati means bone, Tale. Yeah, bone is higher place. Tale, higher place, like this. So yeah, sometimes the skeleton is higher, but the meditator is lower the level of the place. Yeah, like this. So that kind of the situation or the play is you need to make an analysis. And then another situation is ahan I, ahan tali. So the meditator is higher level, and then ati. The skeleton is nainan tipi, lower level. So what should we make an analysis like this? Dvena Pana. Dvena is a two kind of atika skeleton or bone. Two kind of bone. Katita Thana Wasena. Katita is the some bone is the connect each other. Katita is touching each other. Katita Thana is a place. So maybe two bone touching each other in some place. So according to the situation, Sandi door is the kind of the connection. Yeah, Wawa Tapi Dava should we make an analysis like this. Okay, and then Atikana Yewa. Atikana Yewa, Atikana Ewa. The skeleton only Andara Wasena. Andara is space. So Anandara is no space. Andara is a space. Andara Wasena, according to the space. So the skeleton, some kind of bone, there's a space. Andara Wasena, according to the space. Vivarato meaning is opening. Vivarato, Wawatapitava. Should we make an analysis like this? So some kind of bone is like this, opening the kind of. And then Sabbatewa Pana. Sabbatewa is Sabba Ati Ewa. Sabba all kind of bone. Jnana meaning is wisdom. Charitwa. Charitwa meaning is your wisdom. With the wisdom, make understanding that kind of bone. Yeah, because of there's a many kind of bone. You must maintain in this place. You must maintain. You must maintain is this. Thane is a place. In this place, idam Matiti. Idang Attiti. Idang Matiti is Idang Atti. Idang Atti, Idang is this, Atti is a skeleton. This skeleton, Samantato. Samantato means all around. Wavatapetava. Should we make an analysis? Yeah. So Samantato, the all around of the skeleton, you need to make an analysis because sometimes in your mind something happen without make an analysis like this, you will be fear and something happen. It's a danger or disturbance of your practice of meditation. So that's why before practice meditation should we make many kind of analysis because fullness meditation is sometimes the sanya, according to the sanya perception, sometimes very frightened image appear. So at that time you already make analysis all around what is this, and so you have no fear at that time. That's why you need to do anything. So here mention this kind of skeleton all around. There's something. You need to make analysis like this. Okay, so A1B like this. Nimete, the sign of the skeleton. Anupathahandi. Anupathahandi. So anupathahandi means na upathandi. Upatha is appear, na means not appear. So sign of the meditation object is not appear in the mind of the meditator. It might happen. Any kind of bone practice, but cannot appear in the mind of the sign of the meditation object. So in that situation, what we should do? Nalatatikami. Nalatatikami means nalata is the frontal bone. Nalata ati means frontal bone. Only in the frontal bone, chittang, your meditation mind, santapetava. Santapetava means should focus on the frontal bone only. Yeah. The other bone is not possible to practice meditation. So at the time, you need to choose a frontal bone. So frontal bone is more easy, I think, to take a skeleton meditation. Okay, so this is a method. Okay, so that's why here English translation, but it can be defined by its concavity and by its convexity according to the concave and convex place in each bone. So, and it can also be defined by its position. Thus, I'm standing in a concave place, the skeleton is a convex place, or I'm standing in the convex place and skeleton is in the concave place, like this. Yeah? You make the analysis, and it should be defined as joint according to any two kind of bone are joined together. So it should be defined by its opening according to its gap separating the bones. And then it should be defined all around by the direction knowledge to its apprehensively thus in this place there is a skeleton, there is a something. So yeah, you need to do like this. But if the sign does not arise in the meditation mind, even in this way, yeah. So what should we do is the mind should be established on the frontal bone. So frontal bone is the, the the generally for everybody, yeah, to practice skeletal meditation. Pali mentioned like this. This is very important because somebody is not easy to take skeletal meditation at that time. You need to practice with the frontal bone. Okay. Okay. So Pali continue mention like this. Yatha chitta. Cha ita. Chitta is cha ita. Cha is continuously explained. Ita is in this skeletal meditation. Yatha is a kind of the example mentioned. Eon Idam Ekadasa Videna. Ekadasa is 11. Videna is a kind. By the 11th kind, Idan Nimete Kahana. Idan is together with the Nimete Kahana. Idan Nimete Kahana. Taking Nimete Kahana. Nimete is a side. Kahana is a taking. This taking the sign of the meditation object. Ito Purimesu. Ito Purimesu Puluwaka Disupi. Later at this one we translate later. So Yuja Mana Wasena. Yeah. Yuja Mana Wasena. Yuja is the Yuja is a suitable here. Yuja Mana is a suitable. Yuja Mana Wasena suitable according to the suitable method. Sanlakhetava. Sanlakhetava Yatha. Yatha is studying from Yatha. Yatha. Sanlakhetava Yatha. Yeah, you should take notice like this according to suitable one. A1 like this. A1 like this. Ito is from this kind of the skeletal meditation. Purimesu is a previous. Purimesu is a previous. Puluwaka Disupi. Puluwaka is kind of the fullness meditation. One kind of fullness meditation. Puluwaka is one infected. One infected the meditation object, etc. Adi Supi, etc. Yeah. Etc. Also, Yuja we translate again. Yuja Manawasena. Yuja Manawasena is a suitable thing you should practice. You should know this. The suitable thing. Okay. So the meaning is you can practice according to suitable one. 11 kind of the method, but you can take any suitable one. This one, the meaning. Okay. Idanja pana kamathana. Idanja, this one means the skeletal meditation. Idanja kamathana, this kind of skeletal meditation. Also, sakala yapi. Sakala yapi. Sakala is all. Sakala yapi. Atika Sankhalikaya. Atika is a skeleton. Sankhalikaya is the connection. Sankhalikaya is. Ekasmaybe. Ekasmaybe means one kind. Atike. Ekasmaybe atike, one kind of skeleton. Also, Sampechati. Sampechati is you will be successful. So the meaning is in the skeletal meditation, you can practice only one, the kind of bone, or you can practice with the whole skeleton. So skalaya means the whole skeleton. So that's why in the meditation center, they put the whole skeleton. Yeah. Because it's depend on the meditator is different, you know. So some meditator, they need the whole skeleton, but some meditator, they need just only one bone, one kind of bone. Yeah, whatever they can practice. So that's why in the meditation center, they put the whole skeleton. Okay, but meditator can take any kind. Which one is the most suitable one? They can choose. Okay, so Dasama, therefore, Tesu. Tesu means in those, the whole skeleton or one kind of bone. Tesu meaning is refer to the previous sentence. So yatha katachi. Yatha katachi means any kind. Yatha katachi, any kind of bone. Eka dasa videna, 11 kind of method. Nimitta is a sign of the meditation. Okahito, take. Okahito, take, and you practice like this. Atika patikula, atika patikulati. So the repossession or discarding of the skeleton, discarding of the skeleton, like this many times in your mind focus on that sign of the meditation. Manasikaro, pavote tapo. You should pay attention to that many times and then practice many times like this. Okay, so that's why here English translation. In this case, meaning is in the skeletal meditation, just as in the case those which proceed, the beginning with the one affected, the fullness meditation, etc., etc. The apprehending of desire should be observed in this 11-fold manner or method as appropriate. Appropriate meaning is which one is suitable. You can choose anyone. So this meditation subject is successful with the whole skeleton frame or even with the single bone as well. So you can choose anyone. So having learned aside in any one of these, the whole skeleton or single bone or anyone in the 11th way, according to the mentioned in previous lecture, he should bring to his mind the object of meditation as a Vipassanā of skeleton, Vipassanā of the skeleton, like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so go to the next one. Pali explain like this. Here, Ida. Ida meaning is here. Ida meaning is in the skeleton meditation. Okaha Nimetambi. Okaha Nimeta. Okaha Nimeta is a landing sign. Also, Okaha Nimetambi, landing sign also. Padibhaga Nimetambi. Padibhaga is the counterpart sign also. Eka Sadisa Mewa. Eka Sadisa meaning is similar. Yeah, the previous, the fullness meditation method, they have a different. The landing sign and counterpart sign is different, a little bit or many different. But here, the skeletal meditation is landing sign and counterpart sign is same. It's different. So Ekadasisa Mewa Hotiti Odam. Yeah, the Hodam is in the commentary, they said like this. In the commentary, they said like this. In the skeletal meditation method, landing sign and the counterpart sign is similar. But Tan Ekasme Atike Yota. So that same, that kind of mention is Ekasme Atike. Only one bone, single bone is Sutu. Yokdan is a Sutu. Yokdan is a Sutu. So we already mentioned you can choose the whole skeleton or single bone. So single bone, the person who chooses the single bone and practice meditation, for that person, for that meditator, landing sign and counterpart sign is similar, is that kind of mention is suitable, is correct. But Atika Sankalikaya Pana. Atika Sankalikaya is the whole skeleton, choose the whole skeleton, that kind of meditator. Okahanimete is the landing sign. Panyaya mani. We were rata. Panyaya mani means appear in his mind. Oh, Vivarata. Vivarata is there's an opening. There's an opening. So the whole skeleton, if you practice with the whole skeleton, so here the learning side is just some kind of opening on the bone. Appear, yeah, like this. Patibhaga Nimeti. The counterpart side, in the counterpart side, Paripona Bhava. Paripona Bhava meaning is there's no opening. There's no hole on the bone. So Paripona is full. So that meaning is no hole on the bone. Paripona Bhava Yujati. Yujati is should be happen like this. So you need to notice two different kind of meditation object, two different situation or the nimitta. Okay, so ekatikepi ja okaha nimitena. So eka is only one bone or single bone. Single bone, in the single bone, Okha Nimeta is a landing sign. Bivichina. Bivicha is a very frightened. Yeah. Bivichina. Bayanakena. Yeah, Baya is kind of the, afraid. Making afraid. Bawidaba. Bawidaba means should be happen. Yeah. So the person who only take single bone, so that meditator landing side is sometimes very frightened and afraid for him. Appear the side is like this. And Padibhaga Nimitena. Padibhaga Nimitena is a counterpart side. Piti Somanasa Janakina. Piti is a dry, Somanata is a pleasant. A dry and a pleasant making. Why? Why different like this? Yeah, the answer is Upachara. Upachara Wahada. Upachara Wahada. Upachara is assess concentration. Because of the meaning is because of the power concentration. So Patibhaga Nimeta, counterpart sign, is working with the very, very strong concentration power. That's why. Oga Nimeta, landing sign, is not working, not very strong concentration power. So that's why, yeah. Sometimes the frightened, Pipichina, Payanakina, so like happening like this. But Patibhaga Nimeta appear, so that the counterpart side is working with very, very strong concentration power. So that's why that counterpart side make the meditator mind to be happy and joy. That's very important, yeah. So the one person asked to me the previous lecture, they asked to me why the learning side and counterpart side is different like this. So I answer to that person because of the power concentration. So here mentioned, huh? So that person, I think that person also he get the answer, the correct answer. So I answer according to that Pali. Okay. So here English translation is here the Latin sign and counterpart sign are alike. Alike meaning is very very similar. So it is said in the commentary by the commentator. So that is correct for the Singapore. Singapore meaning is the person who practice with the Singapore. But when the Latin sign began manifest in the skeleton frame, the whole skeleton, which is correct to say is that there's a gap or there's a hole or there is a kind of the opening on the bone in the Latin side. While the counterpart side appear, whole meaning is not like this, not the gap or not some kind of opening or something on the bone. Not appear like this. Just very clear and very pure bone appear as a counterpart side. So the Latin side, even in the single bone, should be dreadful and terrifying for the meditator. But counterpart side produce happiness and joy because it's bring asset. It's bring asset meaning is counterpart side is working with the very very stronger concentration power. That's why. So the concentration very very strange. When we practice meditation, concentration, sometimes concentration make the time different. Sometimes time is very long when we don't have enough concentration power, but sometimes very time is very fast, very short. We think when we have very stronger concentration power. So like this, like this. The here counterpart sign and landing sign is working with the different level of the power concentration. So that's why. Yeah. You need to understand that one. That's why. Yeah. Okay. So we go to the next one in Pali. I'm going to continue explaining here. Imasme hi okase. Okasa is a place. Okasa is a location. But here is no location. Here is just Okasa is here is this the discussion about these two kind of the side. Yang Atakata su Buddha. Atakata is the commentary. Atakata is in Pali we say commentary. Yeah. When we learn the Buddha teaching, we need to 3 steps. We need to learn the 3 steps. The Pali we call it. Pali is the original the Buddha Dhamma talk. We call Pali, but if we don't understand the kind of Pali, we need to read another book is we call Atakata. Atakata is explain more detailed discussion. Yeah. So we need to learn Atakata because Buddha teaching Pali originally probably many years ago, 2005 years ago. So some words we are not familiar, so that's why we need to read the detailed discussion in the Tathagata commentary. Yeah. So in the commentary, Tathagata Su, in the commentary, Yan, some kind of explanation, hold down. They talk. Dang, Dwarang, Tatwa, hold down. Dwarang is a door. Dwaran, Dan Dwaran, Tatwa, hold down. Dwaran Tatwa, hold down means the kind of the two kind of the side. Landing side and counterpart side, the two kind of side. Tatahi, Tata in that commentary, Chatusu Brahma Viharisu. Chatusu Brahma, Chatusu is a four. Brahma Viharisu meaning is the Brahma Vihara is loving kindness, compassion, metta, karuna, mudita, Samadhi-trine, and the Upekha, equanimity. So, yeah. Chatusu Brahma Viharisu, Dasa Sucha, Asubesu. Dasa Su is a tank kind. Dasa is a tank, Asubha is a fullness. Tank kind of fullness meditation as well. Pati Bhaga Nimitang Nati. Patibhaga Nimeda, Nati. Patibhaga Nimeda is a counterpart sign. Nati means a no. There is no counterpart sign. In the Brahmavihara, the divine abiding, we call English translation, divine abiding, Brahmavihara. Some kind of Asubha fullness meditation, here we discuss. Yeah. So the commentary, some mention like this. Patibhaganimeda Nati. Patibhaganimeda is a counterpart sign. There's no counterpart sign. So sometimes mention like this together, but we have to understand like this. That statement is true. Brahmaviharesu. Brahmaviharesu meaning is in the Dabaya abiding. Dabaya abiding is living with the loving kindness, living with the compassion, living with the joy, samvitata joy, and living with the equanimity. So these kind. So these kind of meditation is practiced with the mani, limitless, appamanya. We call appamanya. So the limitless living being, we separate our power, loving kindness, and power, compassion, like this. So that's why Patibhaganimeda is no Patibhaganimeda. So sans Sima Sambe Doyewa. Sima is the separation or limitation. Sima. Sambeda is a breaking the limitation. Yeah. When we practice loving kind of meditation, not just only one person, all living beings, we have to equally, spreading our loving kindness to all. Not one group, not one person. Yeah. So the meaning is Sima Sambeda. Sima is a limit. Sambeda is a broken. So break the limit. So the nimitta is no limit. That's why Patibhaga nimitta is nothing in it. No counterpart sign. There's no counterpart sign for that kind of meditation. Very important to understand. And then Dasa Suja Asubesu. So that kind of fullness meditation also. Nebikapang. Nebikapang katwa. Ne means like a nibbana. Ne means a no. Here ne means a no. Nebikapa, ne wikapa. Yeah. Vikapa is kind of the kappa is kind of this aspect. Katwa make patikula bhaveyewa. Patikula bhava is discarding, only discarding. So any kind of fullness meditation is a particular. Particular is a discarding, isn't it? Yeah. So blooded dead body or one infected dead body or any kind of dead body is kind of the discarding or Vipassanā. So deity means a scene. Nimitta nama hoti. Nimitta is a sign. We see the sign nimitta. We see just discarding like this. So it is like this. What to abi means say like this. Puna again. Anandara mewa. Nandra, na andra is a no space. Nandra mewa is no space meaning here. Nandra mewa is just previous talking. After that, the meaning. Tuida, ida, nimitta. Tuida is a two kai. Ida meaning here. Nimitta is a sign. So ida here, ida means in the fullness meditation. In the fullness meditation, asubha bhavana. Tuida means a two kai. Nimitta is a sign. Oga nimitta. Land inside, Patibhaga nimitta, counterpart side. So, say the talking like this, there's a two kind of nimitta. So maybe confused. Some person they don't understand, maybe confused. There's a two kind of nimitta. Why previous saying there's a no counterpart side, Patibhaga nimitta? Why this like this? These two kind of talking is opposite. One is correct, another one is not correct. So maybe they confuse. But here is play Okaha nimitta. Oga nimitta is land inside. Virupa. Virupa is kind of the Oga nimitta is ugly. Virupa is ugly. Oga Nimitta is the landing sign is Virupan, ugly. Vivichan. Vivichan is the frightened. Bhayanaka. Bhayanaka is afraid. Hutwa upatadi. Yeah. Appear like this. Landing sign is appear like this. Appear like this meaning is sometimes very ugly, sometimes very fried, sometimes very afraid of. So, etc. Saying like this, so Dasama, therefore, some kind of explaining like this, Vicharitva. Vicharitva means that you should investigate. You should investigate. Or so the meaning is sometimes they say like this, but you should investigate before, before make a decision. Yeah, you should investigate yourself. So, ida mewata yukta. So that kind of explanation is yukta is suitable for us. Okay. So here English translation like this. What is said in the commentary in this context allow that deduction. For these, after saying this, there is no counterpart sign in the four divine abiding and in the 10 kind of fullness meditation. So for in the case of the divine abiding, the sign is a breaking down the boundary itself. So that meaning is that the meditation objects no boundary, no boundary, boundaryless. And in the case of the 10 kind of fullness meditation, the sign come into being as soon as a repossessedness is seen. The repossessedness or discarding, isn't it? So without any thinking about this, it's again said immediately next. Here the sign is twofold, landing sign, counterpart sign, like this. So the landing sign appear hideous, dreadful, terrifying, and so on. But so what we said as well, consider before you make a decision, you need to reconsider, investigate. And it is only that it is correct here. Okay? So be careful before make a decision what you want to take it. Okay. So Pali mentioned another one, apicca, furthermore. Apicca means furthermore, or another one, Mahadesa Tirasa. So Mahadesa Thera is an example. Pali gave the example, the story. Mahadesa Thera, the senior monk name is Desa, I think. But he is a very, very senior, so that's why Maha. Put in the Maha. Mahadesa Thirasa, Danda Tika Mattawa Lokena. Danta is, Danta is a teeth. Atika is a bone, tooth bone. The teeth bone, Mata is only, Matawa means only, Lokena is looking. So just looking at the teeth bone, Sakalati Sarirasa. All skeleton, all the whole Skalata means Sakalati Sarirasa means in this story the lady smiled. So when she smiled, she met with the senior monk. So senior monks continuously practice meditation, the skeletal meditation. So she smiled and his heartbeat appear, so that the senior monk take that kind of bone, tip bone, yeah. But not only tip bone, but also the whole body skeleton. So Ati Sangata Bhavena. Ati Sangata Bhavena means the senior monk's mind, he see only he doesn't know man or woman or whoever, he doesn't know. Just he see is just skeleton. That meaning. Ati Sangata Bhavena means just taken as a skeleton. Yeah. Upatthana dini. Chitta Nidasana niti. Yeah. Upatthana means appear in his mind like this. So that kind of story, we need to take it. Yeah. We need to take it. This is the meaning. So this is a good example here. Okay. So the translation in English, beside the appearance of the woman's whole body as a collection of the bond to the elder Matesa, through his only merely looking at her teeth demonstrate this here. So the meaning is, this is a good example. Take just only seeing the one single bone, but the whole skeleton also appear. Okay, so Pali continue the conclusion, the whole the fullness meditation with the buzzes, I think, like this. Iti asubani subhakuno. Iti asubani subhakuno. Tassa Sata Lochanena Tutta Kati Kiti Tutta Kiti. So Pali Dasa is a 10, here Dasa is the Sata is 100. So 10 multiplied by 100 is 1,000. Pali 1,000 is like this, and Dasa Sata. Locha Nena. Lochana is the eye. Yeah. So Pali mentioned Dasa Satta Locha Nena is the person is not human being. This is the Sakka. Sakka is a king of the Chatumarajika and Taurisa. We call Sakka. But in English translation here is a divine ruler. But not divine ruler, this is Sakka with the 100 eye, 1,000 eyes. So he has not really 1,000 eye he has. This is just, we say, he can look at 1,000, like the person who has 1,000 eye. One time, many thousand the visible object can look at. So like this, he can look at many the the universe. That kind of meaning. Right? So the Pai ruler, the Saka, who has like 10, 1,000, 10 or 1,000 eye. Tutikiti. Tutikiti is make the praise. Make a praise. Tutikiti. Subhaguno. Subha is a good. Subha. Guna is quality. Yeah, the good quality. Good quality. Asubhani. Or we go to the next one. Yani awocha dasabalo. Yeah, dasabalo. Yeah. Subhaguno dasabalo. Dasa is a tankai. Bala is a power. Yeah. So this is a Buddha. Dasabalo is a Buddha. Another Pali word for the Buddha. So we call in Pali is a mani. Buddha Pali name is mani. Here Dasabalo is a Buddha. So Buddha has a kind of special power he has. So that power is a mental power. Special mental power. He can look at the person who are dying, who are reborn again. He can look at that kind of etc. That kind of power, mental power. So the Buddha has. That's why we call Buddha is a Dasabala. So the Buddha, Dasabalo, the Buddha, Asubhani. The Asubhani is the fullness meditation. Eki jhana hetu niti. Eki jhana means eka jhana. So each jhana. So each jhana. Hetu is a cause. Hetu ni is a cause. So Yani Asubhani. So the fullness meditation, Awaja. Yeah. Awaja is the talk. Awaja is a talk. So Buddha talk. These fullness meditation, because fullness meditation is a cause to attain the each jhana. So that kind of jhana, asubha meditation, asubha fullness meditation, Buddha talk like this. So the meaning, that verse's meaning is the divine ruler who has 1,000 eyes make praise, who has a very good special quality. The Buddha, the person is a Buddha. Buddha talk that fullness meditation, because fullness meditation is a cause to attain each jhana. But English translation, I think, a little bit complicated. The fire ruler with 1,000 eyes did him with the 10 power who go jigged, who pay, made known as the cause of jhana. This fullness of the 10 species is such wide. They translate like this, but I think it's not good translation. Pali is not like that. Pali is just the Buddha talk about the 10 kind of fullness meditation, because fullness meditation as make the person who practice meditation to obtain the one kind of jhana. Yeah. But the divine ruler is, praise to the Buddha, because the Buddha has a good special quality. So that meaning is the modifying to the Buddha. Okay, so we go to another one. It's Ewan Tanija. Te Sanja. Bhavananaya Mi Man Viditwana. Ewan means according to the discussion, Tanija. Tani meaning is a 10 kind of fullness meditation. Tanija. 10 kind of fullness meditation. Also, Te Sanja. Te Sanja means for these 10 kind of fullness meditation, Bhavananaya Mima. Mima is Ima. Ima Bhavananaya means this kind of meditation method. Viditwana. Viditwana means after understanding. After understanding the 10 kind of fullness meditation, the fullness meditation method, like this. Te sui wa ayan pinyo pakena ka katapi winya. So te sui wa means in those 10 kind of fullness meditation. Pinyo meaning is the beyond the talk explanation. Pinyo is beyond the explanation. The buzzer is a little bit difficult to understand. Yeah. Because of the why is little, what is, but meaning is many. Ayan Pakenaka Katabi. Pakenaka Kata is the various kind of explanation. Vinya is should be known. Yeah, should be known. So here English translation, now knowing their discretion and the way or method to tackle each and how they are developed, there are some further point where replay, study each with a special part to play. They translate like this. Okay, and then another verses. This is Pakinaka Kata is next section is Pakinaga is a variety talk for the fullness meditation. This is a very important variety talk. Pakinaga Kata, the variety talk. So these explanations are related with the various kind of fullness meditation. So this is also general for the fullness meditation. So it is Su. His meaning is more explanation. It is Su meaning is in those 10 kind of fullness meditation. Yathagatachi. Yathagatachi means any kind of meditation. Adhigata jhano. Adhikata means attain. Jhana is absorption stage. So the person who attain the absorption stage, Vikambita Ragata. Su means very well. Vikambita is removing. Vikambita. Su Vikambita Ragata. Raga is attachment. So very well removing the attachment. So that's why Viragato. Viraga is a we means a no. Huh? Oh, Vidarago, sorry. Vidarago. Vida is a no. Raga is an attachment. Vidarago via. So here Vidarago means the person who no attachment means that person arhat. So here Vidarago means here. Sometimes Pali saying Vidarago, Vidadoso, Vidamoho. That means is refer to the arhat. Refer to the arhat. Because arhat is a no more attachment, no more anger, no more the delusion. So that's one. So Vidarago, we are like arhat. Nain lo lupacharo hodi. Nain lo lupacharo hodi means nain lo lupa is a ni means a no. Lolupachara is a chat. Lolupa is the behavior is very horrible behavior. So no horrible behavior, isn't it? Yeah, the meditator who attain the jhana is there. There's a no horrible behavior. Evo like this. Sandebi happening. Yuayan, sorry, Yuayan. Yuayan Asuba Papido. Asuba Papido means Papida is a different kind of fullness meditation, like a blooded, the Odumaraka, Winilaka, Libet, etc. Udo. Udo means talking. Udo means a talk. So means that kind of different the fullness meditation. Sarira Sabhawa. Pavoti Vasenacha. Sarira Sabhawa Poti Varina. Sarira is the dead body. Sabhawa is the natural thing, body is happening. So natural happening of the dead body. Raga Charita Bedi Veda Vasena. So we already learned the six kind of charita. The Raga charita is a very influence, oftenly influenced by the attachment. So Raga charita, dosa charita, anger influence. So that kind of the Charita is temperament. Yeah, here the raga charita. Raga charita is attachment temperament person. Is the fullness meditation is suitable for that person because to remove the raga attachment, the fullness meditation is suitable. Veditabo should be known like this. Okay, so the translation here like this: one who has reached jhana in any one kind of those fullness meditation, go free from the stupidity. He resemble is a very similar with the arahant, without greed because his greed has been well spread. Yeah, not well spread meaning is not or the removed completely. Yeah, spread is just right now okay, but later we don't know. So that kind of, but similar. At the same time, however, this classification of fullness should be understood as a stage in the accordance with the particular individual essence successively reached by the dead body. So this is a very discarding, dead body is very discarding. So that's why in accordance with the particular subdivision of the greedy temperament person. Greedy temperament person is very, very suitable to practice that kind of meditation. Okay. And then probably continue explain more detail here, more detailed explanation. Chawa Sarita. Chawa Sarita is a dead body. Sarita is a body. Chawa is a dead. So dead Chawa Sariram, dead body, Patikula Bhavam. Patikula Bhavam meaning is the discarding situation, discarding state. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is appear. Odumadaka Sabhava Pawatanwa. So Odumadaka is a blooded. The body is appear like this. Siya. Siya means is possible to happen. And then Winilakadina wa. Yeah, Winilakadina is Winilaka is a libid, etc. Also, Anyatara Sabhava Pavata. Anyatara meaning is one of them. Anyatara is Pada means reaching the one of the kind of the Sabhava is kind of the natural phenomenon. Iti yadisan yadisan. Iti yadisan yadisan. Sakka hoti. Yadisan means the available the dead body. Sakka hoti. Sakka is a possible to get it. Lado is to get, yeah. So Sakka is able, Lado to get. Lado Sakka hoti Lado and able to get. Tadisi. In that kind of available the body, Odumataka Patikulan, discarding the blooded, Vinilaka particularly, the libid, discarding libid. So, Aeon like this, Nimedan, sign or the fullness, Kahitaba mewa, just take it. Kahitaba mewa. Iti like this, Sarira, Sabhawa, Pawati, Wasena. So, according to the nature of the body, Dasara, Dasa means a tank, Da meaning is bind the tank kind. Asubha Bero. Asubha Bero is a fullness, the variety of fullness, Hoti door saying like this, so we double, you should know like this. Yeah. So the meaning is here Pari discussion the different the dead body, the situation. Huh? So that's why here 10 kind of fullness meditation the Buddha talk. So you should know like this. Okay. So when a calf is enter upon the repulsive stage, it may have reached individual essence or the blooded or any one of the individual essence. So individual essence means just natural phenomena of the dead body. So beginning the that or the liver or etc. etc. So the sign should be appear as a repulsive snap or the blooded dead body or repulsive snap of the livid dead body. So according to whichever he has been able to find it, he can practice meditation with the fullness sign. So this, it should be understood, is how the classification of fullness come to be tenfold. Tenfold means a time kind with the body arrival at each particular individual essence. So the meaning is a particular individual essence means the nature of their body situation, the time kind of fullness meditation, the Buddha's talk. Okay. Okay, so we go to another one is a Visesado. Visesado. Visesa is a specialty. Visesado. Chitta. Chaita. Chaita. Ita is in this 10 kind of meditation. Visesado, special by the specialty. By the specialty. Odu Madaka. Odu Madaka means a blooded. Srira Santana. Wait, Patti Pakasana to. Very long. Sarira is a dead body. Santana is the Santana is shape. Santana. Shape of the dead body and Vipatti Kara. Vipatti is decay. Pakasana is a showing. So Udumaraga dead body meaning dead body is showing the shape of the dead body and decay of the dead body. So Santana Ragino. Yeah. Santana Ragino means Santana is a shape. Ragino means attachment. So the pausing who has too much attachment in the shape. Yeah. So for that person, Sapaya is suitable to practice the Udumaraka. the blooded dead body here. Yeah, because of that person, the too much attachment in the shape. So Udumaraka is the shape is a decay, and it's not, it cannot attach to that. So that's all directly opposite to that person. So that's why. So that person is suitable to produce Udumaraka, blood of the dead body, fullness meditation method. Okay, and then another one, Niwinilaka. Leave it. Winilaka is a leave it dead body. So, cha viraga vipatti pakasana to. Cha means 6, isn't it? Cha means 6. Viraga. Viraga is a no attachment. Vipatti. Vipatti is decay. Decaying or changing. Pakasana door is by showing. So yeah, by chawi, sorry, chawi. So no. Sorry. Chawi is a skin. Sorry. Cha is not 6. Sorry. Sometimes Bali is like this. When we make the round, take it round to definition. Here's South Chawi. Chawi is a skin. So liver dead body is a skin is many different color changing, isn't it? So that kind of dead body we call liver dead body. So Chawi skin. So raga is kind of color. Yeah, raga, kind of color. So vibhati is decaying or changing, changing the skin color by showing the changing the skin color. So that kind of dead body is sarira vana ragino. Sarira is a body, vana is the color, ragino is who has strongly attached to the color of the body. So for that person, sapaya suitable to practice the kind of meditation. Yeah. Huh? Because of that person, too much attachment in the color of the body. So when he practice leave it vinilaka, so he can remove easily his attachment. So that's why here mentioned Pali mentioned like this. Okay, and then we Vipassanā. So Vipassanā is the festering dead body. Vipassanā is many pores coming out from the dead body. So we call Vipassanā. Vipassanā is a part. So festering. Kaya vana patibadasa. Kaya is the Kaya is a body. Here Kaya is a body. Vana is kind of the kind of kind of the soul, kind of the soul. So Padipada is connect. So Kaya Vana is a body, is on the body there's a many the soul. So Dokanda Bhavasa. Dokanda, do meaning is do meaning is here is not good. Smell is not good. Evil smell or the horrible smell. Ganda, ganda is smell. So Duganda, horrible smell, the coming out from that body. Pakasando, showing like this. Yeah. So fostering the body, showing the coming out from the body, very horrible smell. So that's why Mala Ganda tea was seen. Mala is a flower, Ganda is the smell. Yeah, tea was seen. Divasa is by the power, the flower smell. Samotha Pita Sarira Ganda Ragino. Samotha Pita Sarira Ganda Ragino. Samotha Pita, so yeah, the beautifying with the good smell, flower, body. So that kind of person who attachment strongly. So for that person, Sabaya, suitable to practice the kind of meditation is Vipassanā. Vipassanā. Huh? Yeah. So this is a connect with the smell. The person who attachment, strongly attachment to the smell, so that person should practice Vipassanā. The person who strongly attached to the color, so that person should practice Vinilaka. Yeah, like this. The person who strongly attached in the shape of body or shape of the beautiful body shape, so that person should practice meditation Odumaraka. So here mentioned like this. Okay, so English translation here, and individually, the blooded suit one who is greedy about the shape. Thing is make evident the disfigurement of the body's shape. And then the livid suit, one who is greedy about the body's color, things is make evident the disfigurement of the skin's color. And then the festering suit, one who is greedy about the smell of the body, aroused by the sense, perfume, etc., etc. So think it made evidence that evil smell connect with the soul, the whole body. So that's why different kind of the fullness meditation is different the greedy, the ragatrita, person is suitable to practice these meditation. Okay, so more than the other one, Vichitaka. Vichitaka is cut up. Vichitaka, cut up. Vichitaka anto susira awa pakasanato. Ando means inside. Susira. Susira is the cavity. Susira. Susira is a cavity or hole. Awa Pakasanato. Pakasanato means showing. Awa is a nature. The nature inside the showing the whole. So because of cut, because of various body part cut, so you can see the inside, isn't it? With the hole or something like this. So three-ray Kana Bhava Viragino. Kana Bhava Viragino. So three-ray means in the body. Kana is kind of the whole. Kana. Whole or rigid body. So rigid body, that strongly attachment, that kind of temperament person is suitable for the fullness meditation. With Chittaka, Kata, Sapaya is suitable to practice. Okay? And then Vikhaitaka. Vikhaitaka is eaten by the white animal. So Mansupachaya Sampatti, very long. Vinasa Pakasanato. Mansa is flesh. Mansa. Mansupachaya. So Mansupachaya says the flesh is good condition or bad condition, yeah, kind of thing. So Mansupachaya Sampatti Vina. Sampatti is a good condition. Vina is a bad condition. Yeah, Pakasana door is a showing like this. Yeah. So Tanadi Su. Tanadi Su. Tana is the breast, etc. etc. Tanadi Su. Sarira Padesesu. Sarira is a body, Padesa is a part. So that kind of body part, as the like the breast, like this. So Mansupachaya Ragino. Yeah. The person who are strongly attached to the flesh. So for that person is suitable sapaya, suitable to practice the kind of meditation. Okay, and then Vikhaitaka. So Vikhaitaka, that kind of meditation is Vikhaitaka is a various body parts separating. So Ingapachingana. Ingapachinga is various kind of body part. Ingapachingana. Vikhepa Pakasanto. Pakasanto is a showing. Vikhepa is the separating all direction. So that kind of dead body is showing, spreading various kind of body part. That's why Inga Pachinga Lila Ragino. So the person who are strongly attachment to the various kind of body part, so that person suitable, sabaya, suitable to practice that kind of Vikitaka. Yeah. And then Hatha Vikitaka. Hatha Vikitaka is Srira Sangata Veda Vikara Pakasanto. So Srira is a body. Sangata is the aggregate of the body. Veda is separation. Vikara is various kind. Pakasanta is showing. So showing the various kind of body part separating, separation. So for that fullness meditation is Srira Sangata Sampatti Ravino. So the person who strongly attached to the body part, so that person is sapaya, suitable to practice that kind of meditation. Okay, so here English translation like this: the cup suit one who is greedy about the compactness in the body, thinks it made evident the whole hollowness inside it. Hollow. The garnet suit one who is greedy about the accumulation of flesh in such part of the body as the breast, since it make it evident how the fine accumulation of flesh come to nothing. And then the scattered suit one who is greedy about the grace of the limb, since it's made evident how limb can be scattered. And then the hack and the scatter suit one who is greedy about the fine body as a whole, since it's made evident that disintegration or separation, the altering or changing of the body as a whole. Okay? We have many things to discuss. I think today we finished, but no, not yet. Maybe next week we finish. Yeah. So nearly 4 o'clock, so we have stopped here today because we have to discuss a variety of talk for the fullness meditation. We have too many things to talk about. So that's why we stop here. We continue. Next week we will finish. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So the more you understand like this, the more you the nature or the fullness meditation. So how you make a preparation and which one is suitable for what kind of temperament person, etc., etc. We got the various kind of information to practice fullness meditation, I think. So if you want, you can practice fullness meditation. But fullness meditation, you can attain only just first jhana, not the other jhana. Only first jhana you can attain. Anyway, it's just you can build up your power of concentration with fullness meditation. Okay, so before we stop the lecture, we wish Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. So Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Sadhu. 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 Idame Bonyam Asawakayam Paham Hotu. Idame Bonyam Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu. Idame Bonyam Megapala Yanasa Pachayo Hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. So see you next week. So next week we will finish the fullness meditation method. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.